The Big Ten did release their conference tournament for women's tennis to go as follows. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. It's only for the top 12 in the standings that qualify. There was no dramatic way of who was the last team in because there was no like a three-way tie. Unlike the men's side, all these matches will be hosted at Ohio State. All the times listed here are in Eastern. The first day of the matches, April 23rd. The last day, April 25th. All the matches obviously will have live stats. Now, the way to watch, it's Big Ten Plus, by the way. I'll go over what's at stake for all these teams in this tournament right here. Once I go over the whole entire bracket. Okay, the 8th seed Illinois will take on the 9th seed Nebraska, 9 a.m. The 5th seed Washington will take on the 12th seed Penn State at 11:30 a.m. or a little bit later. The 7th seed Maryland will play the 10th seed Northwestern at 2 p.m. or a little bit later. And obviously, like the 6th seed Wisconsin will play the 11th seed Iowa at 4:30 p.m. or a little bit later. Now, the next day, the 1 seed Ohio State will take on the winner of the Illinois match at 9 a.m. The 4 seed UCLA will take on the winner of the Washington match at 11:30 a.m. or a little bit later. The 2 seed USC will play the winner of the Maryland match at 2 p.m. or a little bit later. The 3 seed Michigan will take on the winner of the Wisconsin match at 4:30 p.m. or a little bit later. Now, the winners of the Ohio State and UCLA matches will play each other at 11 a.m. the next day. The winners of the USC and Michigan matches will play each other the next day at 2 p.m. a little bit later. And obviously, both semifinal winners play each other the next day at noon. So, what's at stake for the NCAA tournament-wise? I think Ohio State, to for sure be a top 8, win the whole tournament. But even if they don't, they're still going to be hosting the first 2 rounds no matter what. It's more like they might be sweating it out potentially for a top 8. I'm just being honest. USC, as long as they don't lose right away, they should be a host for the first 2 rounds. Now, Michigan's kind of fighting for that in this tournament, honestly, because they're really close. So they would have to be like a USC. Assuming they win the first match, of course. But even then, win the whole conference tournament, I think you're hosting the first 2 rounds. For sure, but if not, you're going to be one of those dangerous teams that nobody wants to play against. Now, UCLA is kind of fighting for the same deal here, trying to be a top 16. Now, Washington, they should be in an NCAA tournament. I just don't know. Forget about top 16. Same thing goes for Wisconsin. They're not going to be a top 16. Even if they win the whole thing, it's not going to be enough, I would think. Now, Maryland is kind of fighting for the NCAA tournament lives here. They're literally like right there on the cut line right now as we speak. Like, the second team out of the tournament. And obviously, Iowa's trying to get to the NCAAs. They're kind of close, but they need to win 3 matches at least to avoid that 500 rule. I'm just being honest, and honestly, Nebraska, same deal. Not really on the winning side of things. It's more like they have to win X amount of matches to make the NCAA tournament. I'm just being honest, and honestly, Illinois, they're so far down, they have to win the whole thing just to make the NCAAs. I'm just being honest, and same thing goes for Northwestern too. Yeah, kind of not exactly ideal for those teams right there. So we're gonna have to honestly wait and see what happens from here. And obviously, Penn State, the only shot is to win the whole thing. I'm just being very honest about that. So you guys get the point on who's in, who's out for sure, unless some craziness happens. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the Reddit. 80 on Scars Goals, Ultimate Goals, 1,000 more. Some of my month Discord like that. Comfort really helps YouTube background. Some more people see us and the video does up as well. Some more people can watch, and if you're watching, subscribe, hit subscribe buttons, free notification bell as well.